thought of this last night when I couldn't sleep. I'm going through insomnia right now because of the weather change. Unbelievable. This is what, the early April, early April, 94 degrees was the top temperature yesterday in South Florida. Early April. So a huge change in temperature, which is keeping me awake, trying to adjust. Hot, cold, hot, cold. Anyway, this is what I was thinking during that insomniatic period. This COVID-19 is equivalent to an earthquake. This is our not only national, worldwide earthquake felt throughout the world, if you can imagine such a thing. Okay, this is the earthquake. It's still quaking away. Earth trembling under your feet. COVID-19 earthquake. But what follows an earthquake? Everybody knows now what follows an earthquake. A tsunami. Huge waves traveling 500 miles an hour to shorelines. A tsunami. Okay, if COVID-19 is the earthquake, then what is the tsunami that follows? Well, this is what I was thinking about last night. And I still think it's true this morning. Might not be true this afternoon, but it's true this morning. You rent or have a home. That's basically two operations that you have today. Okay? People live paycheck to paycheck. They can't pay the rent, they can't pay the mortgage because they don't have the money, they're not working. So the government steps in and orders mortgage companies and landlords to bar them from foreclosing or evicting people. Okay, that's good. But remember, we know as a fact that most Americans live paycheck to paycheck. They're not going to be able to pay the rent. They're not going to be able to pay the mortgage. People in San Francisco pay $7,000 a month for a one bedroom apartment. $7,000 month after month after month. Click, 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 click. So now this is a tsunami that's coming. The government has stopped landlords and mortgage companies from foreclosing and evicting you. But how long are they going to do that? Is this going to be forever? Everyone lives for free? No, no, no. The government is going to release mortgage companies and landlords from not being able to evict you or foreclose. As soon as that release comes in, they're going to want their money. All of their money that they weren't paid during this COVID-19 earthquake. They're going to want their money. Now that we know that people live paycheck to paycheck, they're not going to have the money. The government's not going to be able to do anything about that. Now the mortgage company is going to start foreclosure proceedings because you didn't pay the back mortgage. You're not forgiven for that. The landlord is going to start eviction proceedings because you didn't pay the rent, because everybody's living paycheck to paycheck and they receive no paycheck. So this is going to be the tsunami that follows the earthquake. A tsunami of foreclosures and evictions. And the government won't be able to do anything about it unless they just declare everybody lives mortgage free and rent free and don't worry about it. That's not going to happen. So we're in the middle of the earthquake. Now will come the wave traveling at 500 miles an hour.